Why don't you do the intro? I'm not feeling it today.
And welcome to the Manic Money Finance channel. Once again, I am Crypto Cory,
Money Mike.
and told you so. I mean, why'd you ever doubt me, Mike?
Well, it's one of those things. I like a happy ending.
We actually had two good situations happen here because, yes, we got stopped out on that trade on the stream, and you notice how I was saying, don't move your stop loss because they'll come up and get you. And what did it do? Came up, took the stop loss, and then what did it do today? Went in the direction that I knew it was going all along. So I didn't move the stop loss. Why did I move the stop loss? Well, I said it on stream. Go back into the last stream and watch the video. You can pull it up right now. It's actually going to be a great little clip. We're going to put this together. And it's like, well, this is why you don't move the stop loss, because it's going to come up and take you out, and then it's going to go in the direction that we know it's going to go. Sure enough, move the stop loss. I said on stream, this would be good. This would be a good example as to why we should not move the stop loss. So it played out pretty much exactly to the T, like I said. Pretty trippy, right?
Why don't we bring up the chat?
Yeah, let's bring up the chart. So you just joined us. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Also, this is just a documentation of our financial journey. So nothing we say or do here is financial advice. All right. So we told you the short was coming, and it played out. Played out exactly like we told you it would. And we could have taken a bigger piece, right? So this was the trade.
Wait a
And
second. What's that buy before that sell at the top?
the red is a buy. Well, it's a sell.
Yeah.
'Cause
What's that buy
it's a
before the
short.
sell?
This was when we got stopped out.
Oh,
Remember that trade we were on stream?
yeah.
So, let me see. Let's try to rewind here. Okay, so this is what it was. And going into my memory bank here. This is what we were trading. And this is what we had on the charts last time.
Yeah, drop
And
below the range.
yeah, so look at this, right? I believe, if I remember correctly, wonder where the stop loss would. I think we would have gotten stopped out as well, Mike, because I believe, if I remember correctly, my stop loss was here. I don't think I had it up here all the way. All right, because this would have been safe. These we would have been taken out here. So we'll actually have to go back and look, but I had taken my stop loss. I think it was up here, dude. I have to say, I think it was at 66.5. We put my stop loss at 66.5. I could be wrong. Everybody roast me in the comments if I'm wrong, but pretty sure I put my stop loss up there for our short.
I mean, your
It
last
broke below
short
the range.
was epic. I'm not gonna lie, you sold right
Huh?
at the top there.
Oh yeah, well, this is the 1 hour chart. I'm gonna actually make it show you exactly how precise this trade was. So this is the 15-minute. Let's go down into the 1 minute so you can see exactly to the exact minute when I entered this trade. Right? Bingo, bango, winner, winner, chicken dinner. So right here it was at 10:12 that I entered into this trade right here. 65.25. Yeah, I was looking at the 15-minute chart. Why did I enter this trade? Because bearish engulfing candle here. Plus, we had wiped out stop losses, and I saw how it was running up, and it was losing steam. I said, "Ooh, that looks like a scam wick if I've ever seen one." And I went short, right? Stop loss, put that stop loss above this high in the back here, right? This was a sick trade. I'll show y'all. So 65.25, like right here. Targeting this stop loss. I could have put it deeper here, but I honestly was playing it safe and just targeted the bottom of the range in case it decided to do like a triple bottom thing. So that was the safe move for a nice, let's see. Yeah, it's like a 1 to 3, maybe a little less. Textbook trade right there. So it broke up, stopped these people out. It actually broke into the range here. And I saw that once it broke into the range, I saw how it was losing volume. It was petering out. And then sure enough, bearish order block. Right? This red candle completely engulfs the green candle. Once you see that, you can tighten the stop loss up above that and let it ride.
Yeah, I love the engulfing candles. There's no better freaking indicator that something's going to drop or go up than that.
Yeah, it's so simple, but it's like people just completely overlook that.
Well, that's the thing with the day trading is I'm keeping it simple. So Fibonacci, VWAP, and then when it comes to the actual chart, I'm looking for an engulfing candle, and it's like if it drops and then immediately you get that green candle that fills in that entire red candle, the bodies, of course, wicks are not where it's at. Then it's like, all right, we're good, we're going down, or we're going up, depending. But
Yeah, so we told you that there was a shortcoming, right? And the reason is because the larger time frames stay down, right? I wonder how much further will it go down? Well, this is really the area to be averaging in. I could see this just chopping sideways for months. Just
yeah,
chop side.
oh, I think this is the bottom. I think we already experienced it. We're on the way back up right now.
One thing is for certain, and this is great for the retail traders who are long term, want price to go up. We are closer to the bottom than we are to obviously any top.
Yeah, there's that at least.
If it goes down, it's probably not going down much further. And like I say to people, to think that you're going to buy the exact bottom, that's just unrealistic. The same reason, like you're not going to sell the exact top. If you actually do sell the exact top, you get lucky. But it's unrealistic to think that you're going to execute your moves like that 100% of the time. And then falling into that trap to think that you're actually going to be able to pull that off is what makes you unprofitable. Just saying. I like the stuff I say on this channel, but that's just how it is.
Not financial advice. I don't know. So my day trades Monday and Tuesday. I literally called the exact bottom on both of them, and I think
Pull
it
it up.
was 30% and 20% gains. My third monitor is not working, my guy, unfortunately. So I can't pull it up. I can tell you the tickers.
All right.
Uh, one of them was Sky Cory. That
What's the ticker?
is Sky Q, SKYQ. That was Monday's trade. So basically, we still got a lot of the Chinese slop garbage happening in the frickin' markets right now. Those horrendous, pump stocks. But basically, if you just want to go to Monday, because we're trading on the short term over her. Yeah,
That's this game over here.
that would be Monday. Oh yeah. So we're trading on the 1 minute when we are actually trading. But basically, so you're seeing open market chart. All right. Yeah, that's perfect. So you got Monday right there? Yeah. So basically that lowest point that you see, that is no. That's pre-market. That's the market from the day before. So it opened up dollar 50-ish range. It dropped to $1.24-ish, somewhere around there. That low at 10 a.m. No, Monday. I didn't touch this Tuesday. So that dropped Monday. That little happy face thing, but that low down at $1.24 at about 10 a.m. Before 10 a.m. on this one, it was like 9.50. So even lower. Like I literally called the bottom on this one. Yeah. Like I think I bought in at $1.45 actually. And yeah, freaking went all the way up to 222. That would have been your best bet that day. Obviously, this one had a continuation on Tuesday, so you could have made money on it again. But so basically, these people refine oil from oil sands, and their plant it will be up and running in less than a month in July. And it's like, yeah, this is one that you could have held on to for a couple days. I think I might even have mentioned that in the live stream, just because the news is concrete. It's good stuff, and this company's been battered down. But I literally called the bottom perfectly, and then yeah, it ended up going up to I think 222 that day. Within a matter of a couple hours, it was lit. Oh,
I was 218.
218.
At least on the New York Stock Exchange.
Yeah. Either or. I mean, 145 to over 2. I mean, you're talking 30 something percent gains. So even if you have a small account,
You can't pull up the trade? How much
no,
did you make off of this?
I only have two monitors right now.
How much did you make though?
It was enough to not care today when a VOT tanked. I did an overnight trade Monday night too in Oris, which was sweet. I mean, that thing went up 33% overnight. You remember Oris?
What's the ticker?
That's it right there. Oriental Rise Holdings. Why does it say it's OTC now? That's crazy. Oh, that's the one. That's the one. They got delisted. That's crazy, dude. They're already down to 91 cents. Wow.
Ooh, that's not good.
No, I bought in at 224. I got out at 3.
You see these Or not. You gotta be quick.
Yeah,
Not beginner stuff here, guys. So
that's
if you're gonna be in this stuff, you gotta be on
crazy.
top of your game, or you're gonna get slapped left and right. You could be like in the ring with Muhammad Ali, and there ain't no referee. They're just gonna keep smacking you around because you're like, hey, I'm paying to get smacked around here. Can you please come in, take my money?
See,
You might as well just
the crazy thing is that I bought at 224 on Monday afternoon, and
yeah.
they had just done a reverse split again, and that's probably why they got delisted. And frickin' it was 224, and then it hit $3 and change in the evening, and I was like, usually they pump the next morning, so I held overnight. The problem was it was with my Robinhood account, so I can't sell at 4 in the morning. 4 in the morning it went up and it hit like $5-6 a share. I still sold over $3 a share at 7 a.m., but it was dropping hard. That's
Monday,
Tuesday. Tuesday. I sold.
Tuesday. It hits
Yep.
like a high of 335.
Yeah, at 9 a.m. But I sold pre-market. So like you're not gonna get pre-market on TradingView. Like TradingView will tell you the current pre-market price, but I've noticed that's the major issue with TradingView. It does not show you charting in pre or post market or overnight. So you're
At least
just
for days. Yeah.
yeah, you see the 930. I know it tanked the next day, but I was not aware that they got delisted because once I made my money, I was done. I was gone. And because
Yeah, that's a knife right there. This is sketchy territory. But hey, if you're profitable off of it,
yeah,
you know,
yeah. I mean, I'll be honest, most of my day trades, dude, I mean,
I
you're
wouldn't touch
talking
it.
an hour. I do not hang around cuz it's stressful in a way, but it's also like I don't want to spend all day watching a stock. I'm targeting high momentum, good news. So the news has become really important lately because your top lately the top 5 volume stocks have been garbage lately. Just it's like trading at 2 cents a share, just massive cashless warrants, dilution, just or these Chinese stocks with very very questionable things going on.
Gambling, in my opinion.
Yeah, so I literally have to filter down to like the 7th or 8th highest volume stock, find something with concrete news, like a massive driver. So like Monday was the oil sands recycling stock, which ended up running again on Tuesday because the news was so good. And then Tuesday I found a stock that basically had $500 million in contracts for the next few years that got rewarded within the past 30 days. And it had been under $1 and non-compliant for a while, and it took off. It freaking took off. It dipped to $1, and I called the exact bottom, and then I think it went up to $1.25, $1.30 that day. So another like 25% gainer on Tuesday. And then today I didn't even bother doing a live stream. Oh yeah, the markets. Nope, not good today, dude. Everything was ugly. Bitcoin was ugly, and I went full send into a swing trade, a multi-day swing trade on a VOT again. So I am 100% into a VOT right now. Avalanche Treasury Corp.
In the small account?
With both accounts,
Or
bud.
oh shit.
Oh shit. Oh yeah. It's not good. I didn't even check the small account today because it's not going to be
Why?
good. It's
Why
not
are you why are you all in on that?
because they just got listed and they have to put out a Super 8K. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The small account looks bad. They have to put out a Super 8K listing their net asset value, and when they do, because the stock has been pummeled down under $1 from 11.50 in 2 weeks, So when they put out their net asset value, it's going to send it through the roof. The problem is like what's actually going on with this company. They've been mostly quiet, and I'm starting to get a little bit nervous because they should have had that 8K out yet by now. That Super 8K.
Hey, come here.
Some people
Yeah,
outside.
that's a little strange. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been a little strange today.
Oh, today's been rough because it's a cryptocurrency stock. So with Bitcoin dipping, man, the volume was low and most of it was selling pressure. So it was rough. I think I'm down 11% today in total, which is a lot of money now.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah. So I'm just kind of like, well, at this point, if I sell, I'm just absorbing a loss. And now I have to successfully day trade, like really successfully for the next 2 days to get back to where I was. Or just ride it out because I know what I'm holding. Wait for the Bitcoin to, recover. And the funny thing is they're holding Avalanche, dude. Avalanche is basically where it was. Avalanche is almost back to $6.50 a coin. You might want to bring that one up.
Oh yeah, you going on the Avalanche?
Well, it's Avalanche Treasury Core. They literally hold Avalanche and stake it. That's not Avalanche. What is that? Just regular Avalanche. Oh yeah. So it looks like a lot like the Bitcoin chart, and there was a drop today, but it's holding its own. It's almost back to where it was at the beginning of the day today, unlike Bitcoin. Like it's at 644 right now.
This is an Ethereum token, so really, I mean, yeah, it's following Bitcoin, but Ethereum's really kind of following Bitcoin.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh,
Ethereum's
God.
actually looking interesting.
It looked very similar to the Bitcoin chart, but without the higher highs because it's a dilutive asset. So it's constantly diluting.
It's interesting.
Yeah, that's
Thinking
rough.
Actually, I don't know.
I mean, it is crypto winter.
Would Ethereum be the play here, guys? Could this be the bottom of Ethereum? That's what I'm wondering here.
Well, I mean, we all know it's going to depend on Bitcoin. We're still in that cycle of Bitcoin maximalism. It's going to be a while before the cryptocurrency market, says goodbye to Bitcoin.
Well, could this be altcoin season coming up here? And this thing just rips for no reason and then just takes everybody off guard. That'd be funny.
I don't think Ethereum's where it's at. So as a smart contract network, it's very expensive compared to like a lot of the others. Solana.
Oh yeah, it sucks for sure.
Yeah, it's expensive. It's slower. So like with Solana and a lot of these other smart contract, proof of stake networks. I mean, they're just faster, super low fees, which is huge, and you don't need to have any coding knowledge to launch your own smart coin. That's the biggest thing. So like Ethereum, you have to use code still. You have to find a smart contract. So you either got to copy paste code from somebody else's cryptocurrency, or you have to know how to code.
Unless they change things.
No, there's no pump fund on Ethereum. I mean, it is still the same setup. Uniswap, all those other ones. Same thing with Binance Smart Chain and stuff. I mean, it's easy. You can just copy paste something off of GitHub and launch your own smart token and stuff. But it's like you need to have coders if you're working on the Ethereum network or the Binance Smart Chain network. And that's where like Solana and a couple others have the leg up because, they just, you don't need that. But yeah, luckily this company is associated with Avalanche, which broke out even today with everything else going on. So I'm just hoping. Oh, Zora, I've been out of Zora. But I see an opportunity here, dude. Like, if Zora drops to half a penny, I might just. Start loading up. And Zcash looks way better than the Bitcoin chart. Because I think what's going to happen when
This was the stop, right? You hit your stop.
I never stayed in that trade. I only hold Zcash for a weekend. And then I get out usually Sunday afternoon or Monday morning and get back in the stocks. Because the stocks are my bread and butter. I just know stocks better. They're more predictable.
Any crypto
What?
at the moment? You're not in any crypto at the moment?
Diana coin.
Okay.
Still rocking that meme coin. But we don't need to talk about that right now. I sold some to pay some bills, but yeah. I mean, I did Daddy Darth Maul was my first foray into cryptocurrency since the Bitcoin crash happened. Yeah, I just know stocks better. They're just way more predictable. They're just as volatile as cryptocurrency, if not more. That's what people don't realize. Like, it's nothing to see a 300% gain during the week. Like Cory, dude. Where's Cory at right now? So on the 5-day chart, they were trading at $1.12 on Monday. $1.15 on Monday. They're $2.62 right now, and they could go up more this week. You could easily see $5 on Cory this week. So from $1.15 to $2.62 in 48 hours, I mean, that's crazy. 100, 200% gain, 150% gain. Like, you don't need to touch altcoins if you want to get in on. Look at that volatility. That's insane. Like, you don't need to touch altcoins if you don't want to. You could literally just trade on the stock market.
It's the same thing.
It is that crazy. Yeah. Yeah. Oh God, I can't remember. I can't remember what I got into yesterday for my day trade, but it was epic. I mean, it dipped to $1 and then immediately shot right back up to $1.25 within the space of like 45 minutes. It is on the live stream.
You gotta be quick.
Yeah,
that's just my style of trading.
That's my the practice theory tactic, whatever that I came up with. You find a stock that's got insane amounts of volume and a small market cap, and good news, concrete news, like biotech FDA approval, something like that. Like, you have to be able to filter out the garbage. That's the biggest thing. And yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to look this up right now. Oh, I know. There we go. Atlantic International Corp, ATLN. Yep. That was the one yesterday. It was trading at 44 cents on Monday. And then Tuesday, by the time the markets opened, we were in dollar range. All right? We were over $1. So, like, This thing was trading at 92 cents at 9 a.m. and it went well up over $1 as the market opened, and I didn't touch it. I'm not going to chase anything that pops off pre-market. So I waited till it dipped, and it literally dipped right to $1. So I'm watching VWAP. I'm watching the Fibonacci. It did not even touch the 0.5 on the Fibonacci. So that's why sometimes you can't have like a concrete, it has to reach a 786 thing. It literally came down to $1, and I said, right now is when you want to buy. And it came down and hit $1 on Monday. Yeah, you're going to have to get into the 5-minute chart at least. The 1-minute chart. Because you see that green candle with the wicks? That was where we were trading. Just that little green candle. So it came down, touched $1, and then, rocketed up. So I literally alerted at $1 right on the live stream, like, this is when you want to buy this thing, right at $1. And sure enough, whammo. But luckily for you, I was locked into this stupid ass trade on a VOT with the small account. So I was literally just trading the big account this week. Where's your small account at?
I haven't opened it yet.
You're just do less, make more tactic right now. It's actually pretty smart right now, bud. Less is more. The crypto Cory way.
It's not my way. It's ICT.
No, that's your way. You've adopted it. You've taken it, you've mutated it, and made it your own. Just like when you get the flu. If you get the flu from someone else, you don't have the same flu they had. It mutates in your body, and now it's your own.
I think I'm pretty much getting to the level where I think I've convinced myself where I'm ready to take this live again.
Yeah, you might as well. If you use a small amount of money, it definitely minimizes the pressure, which can be good. It depends on how you are as a person. So like for me, pressure is better. Obviously, it's like I need to be backed into a corner, but it's like some people, they just do way better if there's less stress, less pressure, and I definitely recognize that.
Once you start spiraling, there's no getting out, really. You have to completely stop.
You gotta ground yourself. Because there's no getting out for me at this point, bud. Like, I can't see myself going back to a normal job. Granted, I didn't have a normal job. But still, I cannot see myself going back to a normal job. I would have to be self-employed.
Yeah, I tried that for a little while.
Yeah,
So,
it works out
now,
better for me.
a normal job.
Yeah.
So the cycle continues.
Oh,
At
yeah.
least it's not McDonald's.
Huh?
At least it's not McDonald's. And nothing wrong with anybody who's working at McDonald's who watched this stream, but I couldn't do it. God bless you guys making those burgers.
Yeah, no, retail's horrible. Or anything
Yeah.
associated with dealing with people in the day in and day out. I
Yeah,
mean,
the general public's too much.
it can be fun. If you don't care about your job, you can have a lot of fun there. You can mess with people.
Right, imagine, I think, like, once we, like, lock in as traders, we just get bored, be like, let's just, like, see if we can get a job at McDonald's and, like, mess around as much as possible, and we don't care about getting fired because... Yeah, they're gonna clip this out of the live stream, be like, yeah, these guys are, there's something wrong with these guys.
I'll go in there and just, like, tell them I have Tourette's and just, like, whip hamburger patties across the store.
Onto the ceiling. See how fast you could get fired.
You can't
Make it
fire
like
me.
a
I have
show.
I have Tourette's.
Like, what is the world record of, like, getting, how fast can we get fired?
Oh, dude, there's people that got hired and just never showed up for their first shift and got fired immediately. Like, you're not gonna
Yeah, but
beat that.
no, that took them time because the whole day went by, right? And then they realized, okay, this guy's not showing up, so then they fire him the next day, right? They
Yeah.
didn't fire him like the minute that they didn't, they didn't show up at they waited a couple hours, maybe half a day.
Try to
I'm
get a.
talking like actual we're timing this like with a stopwatch. Like from the moment you step into that when you're supposed to clock in to the moment you get fired.
Just have someone drop you off. It's like 6 in the morning and you're already freaking pissed drunk. I'm here for my shift.
Just because you're drunk doesn't mean they're gonna fire you.
This is
They're
true.
pretty desperate these days.
This is true.
So I think we can make this a show. Like we can actually make this like a TV show or like a YouTube show. Anybody who steals this,
definitely gonna get sued. Definitely gonna get sued. Secretly filming.
We have copyright. We got like lawyers, everything.
Yeah. And we'll have to go like work in the same place because one of us is gonna have to film the other. You know what I mean?
They're like hidden cameras.
Yeah, at least. Yeah.
Yeah, they gotta figure something out.
Just carry a purse in there. It's my purse.
We'd have to figure out something.
Needs to be on the counter right next to me.
It'd have to probably be like a retail job.
Yeah.
And like you'd have to like wear hidden cameras or something, you know?
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Like meta glasses.
Yeah. Oh, dude, the meta glass videos, man, you can always tell because it's like the head movements. You always get the head movements on them. They work really well. I'll give Zuckerberg that. The meta glasses work very well. But it's like you can always kind of tell because you can see the head movements, which you won't get with a gimbal. Or even a rig without a gyro on it.
We'll have to figure that out.
Oh yeah. You want to bring up my current trade? Might as well.
Yeah.
I feel better now. Avat. AVAT.
Oh.
I don't know if I feel better now. Oh God.
What is this?
You gotta zoom in, dude. You gotta zoom in. They got listed a couple weeks ago and they just cratered. It was crazy. Crazy. There's nothing substantial to back this up. Shares are completely locked up. That's the other thing. Everything's locked up till July 11th. There's only like 300,000 shares you can short. So most of this selling is people that bought in initially. And dude, people who bought in initially right now are down like 90%. So like my average is 87 cents. I'm down 11%. It's not the end of the world for me. You know, I can bail out on this thing tomorrow and be fine. Especially like I'll just find another day trade tomorrow. Another 25%. Life is good. Dude, these people who bought in when this thing got listed, oh God. I mean, you bought into a crypto treasury stock in the middle of crypto winter. It's like the last thing I would ever, like you should have been buying AI. You should have bought SpaceX. Anything but something like this. And so like me, I'm buying in very close to the bottom.
What is going on with SpaceX?
They dropped since the listing.
Oh man.
They're still way up above listing price. So yeah. So I'm just Avalanche is actually doing really well. Yeah, SpaceX is around 154 right now. So like I sold at 200. Avalanche, I mean, they're doing really well for a cryptocurrency. I could actually see a pump coming soon because of how quickly they're recovering their price on a day like today where they're almost back to break even from this morning. Like I could see Avalanche actually taking off here for a little while. And in the altcoin season. But right now, man, the Avat does not look good. They just have really thin volume. So like the red candle today that brought it from, over 80 cents to almost to 70 cents or 72 cents was literally only 50,000 shares, dude. That's it. Boom. Because there's no volume. So, yep. So I would say compared to Bitcoin, at least in the short term right now, they're doing a lot better. They've obviously had dilution because they're, way newer than Bitcoin. So they've definitely had dilution. It trades on Coinbase. Yeah. So they've had dilution, way more dilution than Coinbase. So they obviously came back down to earth after this last bull run.
Dude, we're at new all-time lows. What is going on here, dude?
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
That's why it's the perfect time to buy, my guy. So they were trading at 625 the other day when Bitcoin was at 64, 65,000, and even with the drop today on Bitcoin, they hit 605 because they went up to 650 when Bitcoin was making its little pop. You watched this one before.
Oh yeah, I own some Avalanche.
Really?
Yeah, this is
Time to average down, my guy.
yeah, it's not really like a coin I would really want.
I don't know.
Me personally.
Figure out your average and stuff. So,
The
I mean,
fact that it's dropped like that, it's just no, it's not good.
all-time lows. This is where it pops. So if this does something crazy like takes off, goes over
Or it
10,
could die out.
yeah, oh, yeah, without a doubt. I mean, there's still a lot. So let me go look at the watchers and stock twits here. There's still a lot of interest in this one, from what I saw.
I mean, the mainstream media was talking about it.
Avalanche, yeah. There's
So
18,000 watchers on stock twits. That's a lot.
my mom knows what Avalanche is. That's how mainstream this coin is, dude.
Yep.
So it's like, do I really? I don't know. Like Dogecoin, like,
Yeah,
do I
but
really want it? Nothing wrong with anybody who holds Dogecoin.
so the thing with
But
Avalanche is it's deflationary. So they started off with a max supply of 720 million. The total supply now is 463 million, and the circulating supply is 431 million. So dilution is basically over. So now Avalanche is making money off of network fees, etc., etc. And the market cap is 2.78 billion for something with 18,000 watchers that, like you said, is getting mentioned on mainstream media. There is definitely room here. I don't know if this is cope. This could just be cope.
folks, we've been telling you we've been in the bear market for months now. I don't know what the I don't watch YouTube crypto. Do you watch any YouTube crypto, Mike?
Negative.
They're probably there's still people saying this is a bull market, bro. Well, I mean, technically, yeah, it is long term, but like these people who set their followers up, they're like, oh, just buy and hold on. It's like you're doing your audience a disservice. Like when you could have sold up in the hundreds,
Oh,
like
dude.
now using that money to actually buy in, like why would you hold through this whole crappy period? Like
I
just doesn't
told
make any
you,
sense,
I met a
dude.
plumber that bought 2 Bitcoin for less than 20 grand. And he was still holding strong 2025. It was 125 grand a piece. I don't exactly remember what month it was, but we were working on a grocery store, and this plumber owned 2 whole Bitcoin that he bought for less than 20 grand. And I was like, dude, at least sell some of it, bro. Like, this is crazy. You're just gonna hold. I was like, we are not going past. Like, the chances that we go past 125 are like not great. You've made so much money, and you can sell. You're on long-term gains tax status now, so at least sell 40K worth. Because if you sell 40K in long-term capital gains, it basically becomes tax-free. Yes, it'll raise your nominal tax rate or your effective tax rate for all the income you make over 40K for that year, because basically the government looks at the 40K first. So whatever long-term capital gains you have, they look at that first before they start taxing you on your other gains. But it's like, dude, You literally can sell 40 grand and it's basically tax free. Like at least do that. You have 250 grand in Bitcoin right now. And like and it was you put 20 G's into it. Like you're not going to have this in a year. And sure enough, he has less than 125 grand in Bitcoin now.
And you could have taken that money, sold it, and then now averaged back in down at the bottom here after all the other people like, just hold, dude, just hold. Well, you know
You got to
what?
be careful with that too. Tax loss. They call it wash sales. You could get they could literally come after you if you sell, like if you were to sell a Bitcoin and then less than 30 days later you bought it back after it dropped a bunch, they could literally hit you with that as income. It's called a wash sale. So be careful, people. Not financial advice, but I do know
I think
about
that
that.
exists for crypto. I think it exists for
Oh, crypto is treated just like an equity now. Or a commodity. It's the same thing with a commodity. The wash sale rule is effective across all asset classes because they don't want people like selling stuff and then buying it back, like basically selling it to someone they know or selling it to a company they know and then buying it back for super cheap to try to get out of like depreciation or taxation. So the wash sale is across everything. I believe even real estate. It definitely works on commodities, so that wouldn't save you from Bitcoin and Ethereum. Oh yeah.
well, I haven't researched it, but from what I was understanding before, that they have not gotten around to the laws with crypto yet.
Oh yeah. So Bitcoin, Ethereum, there's a bunch of cryptos that are considered commodities now, but that's still they for the most part 90% of the time commodities are treated just like equities when buying and selling. And then most of your cryptocurrencies nowadays, especially all those different meme coins and altcoins, they're basically taxed the same exact way that an equity is taxed. You have wash sale rules, all that stuff. You can only claim $3,000 in loss. Every gain you make is subject to taxation. You can't write off the losses. And the only thing that saves you is being a pattern day trader. So, but even if you're a pattern day trader on the stock market, that doesn't exist for cryptocurrency. So if you're day trading cryptocurrency, you will not get the protections that a pattern day trader will get. Yeah. I went to school for accounting.
You are an U.S. citizen.
Yeah, yeah. If you move to Puerto Rico, all that goes right out the window. Not financial advice, but if you live in Puerto Rico full time, guess what? You don't have to pay federal income tax.
Or dual citizenship.
Yep. And you don't even have to live there the whole year. You could just live
You
there
don't even have to live there.
7 months out of the year. You technically have to live there. We can't tell people to commit tax fraud on our channel.
Technically, well, the people who know.
You're supposed to legally be there.
Following the law.
You're supposed to legally
Well,
be there
What
physically.
if happens, Mike, if that place is a digital place? Well,
It's physical. So that's all they care about. You have to physically be there 7 months out of the year. I'm just saying it. I'm gonna
talk about
stay.
RNSID or Palua.
I'm
So if
just.
you want a digital citizenship, there is a way. If you what Mike is talking about,
I'm not
is
talking
correct.
about that.
But there's a way to do this properly.
I'm saying if you want to benefit from the tax status of Puerto Rico and the preferred taxation, you
Or we
need
could do
to
it that way.
physically be there 7 months a year. That's all I'm saying. IRS, I'm cool. Money Mike
Mike,
is.
I don't really think they're not coming after people who are trading like even $10,000 in Bitcoin. Like,
No, they, yeah.
if you're making like if you have $250,000, you're making six figures, you probably might want to be watching what you do. But
Yeah, you want to stay
you
on the up
seriously,
and
you're
up.
paying $3,000 in your little account. You're worried about paying taxes. Definitely pay your taxes, guys. I'm telling you.
Always.
We're not saying don't pay your taxes, but am I saying that the IRS gonna fucking come after you because you didn't pay your fucking $30 in taxes last year because of the Bitcoin trade? That massive Bitcoin trade you made, it was like what? $500? Oh, it was like $2,000. Okay. Yeah, okay. They're really coming after those people. You know what I'm saying, Mike?
Yeah, no. They
We're
do audit
talking.
a lot of people who make under 50K a year, though. It's kind of suspect.
Yeah, well, it's the system.
People probably hiding income, yeah. No, I get it. Oh, you drew a line. Nice.
I
You
think
should
that was the last
you should keep that.
last time we talked about that.
That it's like perfect right now. You should definitely keep that. It would be freaking hilarious if it follows your line.
Yeah, I mean, it pretty much. It sounds arrogant, but it pretty much always does, doesn't it, Mike?
Yeah, I don't know. We're diverging now. I think
I hate to say it.
I think Bitcoin's gonna hit 80K this summer still. This dip does not
So,
invalidate my
Mike,
predictions.
is this the bottom now?
This
This
is a
is the bottom, right?
double bottom. We just got a
Okay,
nice
this
little
is the
double
bottom.
bottom there, bud.
All right, all right. Well, folks, we are not at the bottom yet, unfortunately. Tell you, but yeah.
I think tomorrow everything's gonna skyrocket. I think tomorrow GDP and inflation isn't gonna be as bad, and I think everything is gonna skyrocket tomorrow because the markets were held down today. I'm seeing a dip in the morning, or let's see what's going on overnight. But I'm seeing a dip overnight and in the morning, and then once 8:30, oh, everything's up a lot on overnight. Never mind. That's
Yeah,
a
we got a
bad
lot of
sign.
resistance here, and then it just
Jesus.
busted. It just busted right through it.
Dude, the
So
Nasdaq is up 2% on overnight right now. That is a horrible sign. The S&P is up 0.5%. That is a horrible sign.
I mean, people like reach out to me. I have people that still live back in Connecticut, and they're like, Cory, and they were like, questioning me about like when Bitcoin started to do this, like it was like going back up. Like, is this the bottom? I'm like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I mean, it's a great time to average in, not financial advice, but would I call this the bottom? Definitely not.
Yeah, I just don't think we're going to get the same bottom that we got in the last two bull runs. You know, that
And once again,
25% of all-time high. Like, it's at this point there's
what
two,
makes you think that?
because Wall Street mass adoption. So we got too many big players into it, and the cost of electricity has skyrocketed. So the cost that it takes to mine Bitcoin has gone up an insane amount in the past
Mike,
since 2020.
this is a manipulated asset.
Oh, without
The
a
new
doubt. It's just the
Right.
network. The network, dude. If this drops under 40K, the network's gonna shut down. Like it'll make
Well,
no sense,
yeah,
especially with AI and these data centers coming in. If Bitcoin drops too much, dude, this thing's gonna die. Like it's gonna be bad. So like
Bitcoin's dead.
under 40K, dude, there's no miner that can make money off Bitcoin. So then you get people. You're gonna have these server farms that are running Bitcoin now with these large corporations because most Bitcoin is mined by large corporations. They're only gonna keep those server farms running for so long when they can make money having an AI data center and not have to put in the new infrastructure. That's the other thing is there's other market forces now, like the stock market gains that people are missing out on. You know, that's it's you gotta look outside of Bitcoin too. Like under 40K, dude, the Bitcoin cannot sustain itself. I thought it was gonna happen
40
after the next bull
now?
run.
40 is your low? Where's your low
40K,
at?
40K Bitcoin, the network will become susceptible to 51% hacks. 100%. Because there's only going to be so many companies that are willing to keep their server farms running mining Bitcoin, and you can't mine Bitcoin in your house anymore. You need ASIC miners and everything else. Massive amounts of electricity. So like
It's impossible.
yes, 100%. Yeah, it takes $43,000 in electricity if you are getting your electricity super cheap in like India or something. In America, dude, you're talking 60K, 70K just in electricity to mine one Bitcoin.
Mm.
And
See,
server
this is why I
farms,
don't follow the news, Mike.
yeah, server farms are getting shut down every day. They shut down all the server farms in Norway because they were using renewables to run them, and now they're turning like these major companies in Sweden and Norway have already switched over to AI data centers. So that's a problem. We have another market force now influencing, Bitcoin.
I see um there's blood coming here, Mike.
Yeah, if it
I
does,
don't,
it's gonna get bad. It's gonna get real bad, and
I
it's
don't
gonna
think
be.
I don't trust like news and like I mean to a certain point there is like
Oh yeah, no,
should
dude.
pay attention to that, but it's all about the charts.
If you go on news right now, dude, they are talking about cryptocurrency collapse, Bitcoin collapse, all kinds of crazy stuff. That's how I know we're at the bottom.
And we've been talking about this for months. We've been saying this is a bear market. We're going down. Everybody else, I don't know who else. I don't watch crypto YouTube, but pretty sure you go on crypto YouTube, everybody's saying it's a bull market. It's clearly not. Clearly not. Right? So how much lower do we go? I'm I'm eyeing up 52. 52 is where I'm eyeing up here, guys. 56, 52, that would be my optimal area for like when I'm like actually going to start saying, "Hey, this is actually looking like a good opportunity to put some real money into this," right? You notice I've been sitting on the sidelines for this whole time demo trading, and I've actually been dialing in my skills pretty good so that when the next run comes, I am going to be astronomically prepared. Like this is going to actually change my life because I've taken the time to educate myself. I don't care about making money right now. It's not even about making money. It's about learning the process, sitting in front of the charts, learning the technicals, learning how to execute these trades properly so that when the time comes, when the real money is on the table, I don't have to think about it. I just execute and I just do what I've been doing here in front of you guys, in front of a live audience. So there's no way anybody could say, "Oh, you're making this up. You're scamming people. You're pulling this out of your ass." I do this live on the channel. So ain't no way to fake it. And unlike other people, obviously you see or hear, I leave my entries and my positions and my executions on the chart. So you can see my exact trades as to what I'm doing. You can see I'm not over trading. Any other trader, they're going to put up their executions. I guarantee you there's like 20 or 30 arrows on their charts. You don't see that with my chart. It's because we're coming at this from a professional and we're approaching this from a professional manner here.
Oh,
So
so there is
yeah,
there is one thing that I just thought of that would be good to mention, and this is almost like a GPUS popped into my head. But gold and silver have crashed out quite a bit from their all-time highs about a year ago. So if GDP is bad and inflation goes up, you're going to see a run on silver and gold. And given, well, yeah, look at that crash out, bud.
looking juicy here.
Yeah,
It's
and
looking like
given,
this could be the good opportunity.
yeah, so that's why I'm thinking gold and silver looking like a meme coin, but still, like this if GDP is bad and inflation is bad, like you're gonna want to jump into gold and silver. That's where people are gonna be going. They're gonna be going to Treasury
Yep.
bonds, gold and silver, because they're gonna expect the Fed to raise interest rates. Small caps are gonna get crushed even more. That's what got hit today. A lot of stuff, most stuff broke even. Large cap guys, the S&P, the Nasdaq 100, most of that stuff basically broke even today. Small caps got crushed. And if interest rates go up, everybody's been buying into small caps because they kept expecting interest rates to drop. But this whole debacle in the Middle East raised inflation because of oil. It's down now, but I don't think that it's been long enough where our inflation numbers are still going to be good. I think GDP is going to be good, but I think inflation's not going to be good. And inflation is more important to people right now because GDP is more stable. I mean, GDP would have to be like blockbuster numbers to overshadow bad inflation again. But who knows? Month over month inflation might be pretty decent. Year over year might be what they expected, and GDP could be great tomorrow. And then, yeah, it could do the exact opposite of what I'm saying. But still, gold and silver is looking like awesome buy opportunity right now. And you don't have to buy the physical stuff, but I always suggest buying physical.
I would suggest you buy anything. That's not what we do on this channel.
Yeah.
We'll never tell you to buy or sell any asset, commodity, equity, industry, futures, options, derivative contracts. Just saying. We would never do that. I would tell myself to do that. I would tell myself to do that. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm eyeing gold and silver now because everybody's doomsdaying, they're freaking out, and it's like, dude, this thing was freaking. There was $30 an ounce a year ago. Like, chill out. Less than a year ago.
I don't
Yeah,
even understand, dude.
$30 an ounce a year ago. Like, you should have sold when it hit 100. That's what I would have done.
I sold a bunch when it hit 50
Yeah,
because my average price was $16.
yeah, exactly. So it's like, dude,
Oh.
freaking do what's best for you, but like freaking out right now because market forces and oil prices going down has made silver drop. Like, chill out. Buy more. Not financial advice. I'm not telling you to actually buy more.
Well, me personally, I'm going to wait for this thing to level out. It's not going to spike right back up.
I don't know, man. Things are volatile. And there's no market out there right now that you can say is super stable. That is not like bonds or treasuries or something. Like
That might be true.
every market right now, besides your government bonds and stuff like that, is super volatile. It's crazy. The S&P 500, the Nasdaq, stocks, your large caps, your small caps, dude, it is insane.
So here's the caveat. All right, because everybody is expecting things to kind of go back up. The likelihood of us getting that kind of a reversal is lower probability than more high probability. And the way I operate is on high probability. I'd rather put my money into something that I know is with a higher guarantee of me to make a return. So that being said, I would wait personally. Because when smart money shows their hand, they will show their hand. And it's not going to be overnight. It's not going to wake up, or it's not even going to be a week, really. I mean, we're talking, especially a commodity like silver. Folks, I hate to say it, but we're talking a span of years here. Okay, now I could eat my words here. I'd love to actually eat my words because I hold a lot of silver myself. I was buying a lot of silver even back. I started buying back in 2020 because I saw what was going on. But do I see this thing running like a meme coin? I think, I could be wrong here. I think that's more low probability than, say, higher um, likelihood of a scenario play out that we chop sideways for about a year and a half before we go up to like $120, $150 silver again, right? And our target for the flag is $158. That is on the table. That will play out.
Yeah,
It
we
might
definitely
not.
fell out of the range though.
That's the thing, but this is just um typical retracement to the discount before we go up.
Yeah, but this
If
this is one of those things too. I don't think silver is actually this low in price right now. I think actual physical silver price is higher than this because this is a New
way
York,
higher.
yeah, New York Stock Exchange
This
traded.
is futures contracts.
Yeah, so silver futures is actually at $58 right now on the MEX Chicago Mercantile Exchange. And physical silver price, yes, is the same, 58.50 right now. So that's when stuff like this becomes an opportunity because this is a fund that can drop below or go above actual silver price. So if silver's trading at close to $60 right now, and we get bad GDP and bad inflation data tomorrow, you're going to see treasuries and precious metals go up. So something like this, which is trading at a premium
Possibly.
to silver.
Can't say it's gonna be. There's nothing is guaranteed.
No, I'm saying if that data. No, I mean there's like it's a high probability that if the data tomorrow is bad, treasuries and precious metals with like I would say over 75% certainty will go up. You know, because oil is basically bottoming out, $80 a barrel. I don't see oil going down much more unless there's a peace deal signed, which is not officially signed yet.
Folks,
So
this is why I don't buy a stock based off of like a piece of news. Like if I see a piece of news and it says, "Oh, this could happen," so there's an opportunity to buy. No, that's not how I operate. So the way we operate is that we look at the charts. The charts are going to tell us exactly where the bottom is. There's not going to be a piece of news where you read online like, "Oh, this is a perfect buy." Even if it said, "If you buy right now, it's guaranteed to go up," and you bought right now, not gonna go
no,
up.
that's the thing. Is that news is fickle. News is super fickle. So it's like by the time the markets react to the news, you're not gonna get it. It's already gonna be done. That's the
We want
problem.
to use the news in conjunction with what I teach here on this channel, which is how to read the charts, how to actually pick out the pattern and the actual. We have a multitude of not just patterns, but Fibonacci and our candlesticks, and we're looking for liquidity
VWAP.
pools and inefficiencies. I personally don't use VWAP. I Nothing against anybody with VWAP or like MACD or anything like that. Personally, in my opinion, I see those indicators as useless. That they're just actually a distraction. They're actually going to keep you from seeing what you need to see. And that's why I encourage people to remove all your indicators off your chart. See this? Left click, all right? See this one indicator. I only have one indicator, and that's the ICT toolkit. See here? And pull this up for you guys so you guys can see how to pull it. It's free. So you're going to go into DMN's ICT toolkit. That's the only indicator you should have on your chart.
Where is that? I don't even see an indicator on your chart.
It's not on here because here. I just removed it. Oh man, what did I do?
The indicator is the F. Cursive looking F on most charts. I don't know what they.
You're just gonna be putting DMN's ICT toolkit.
Yeah, you got it there.
Just put 3 of them on there, but
What does that do? I'm not seeing anything on the chart.
it's because we only use this for indices. And if you look at ICT's videos, he specifically says we don't use this for anything else other than indices. Yes, it works on Bitcoin. I use it on Bitcoin because, it works. And if you find other stocks or commodities, it might work, but with a high degree of probability. So
I mean, Fibonacci works great short-term day trading stocks.
that's the other. That's like getting like the energy sword in Halo. Like you want that. You want that in your arsenal because it's very versatile.
But even here, I don't see any indicators in the actual chart. Is there something you do to get it to overlay or whatever?
Well, see how we're in the daily. There's nothing because the daily, you don't need anything. When we go into smaller time frames, we have
Oh, yeah.
London time period, and we have the Asian time period. We also have the flout, which is the. Remember when I showed you and this is a quick review, how to use the Asian range to target the 3.5 deviations for our target. And if you missed that episode, go back and watch it because I'm not going to review it real quick, but we use the Asian range and Fibonacci to target deviation for our next day range.
Yeah, look at the NASDAQ right now, dude. Isn't that crazy?
Look at that. It looks like a meme coin, or it looks like a...
Dude.
That looks like a turtle soup to me.
Yeah, I hate when this happens because a lot of times when they do this and the indices rocket the night before, they end up frickin' tanking the next day, dude. Because it's very thin volume that this is trading on right now compared to normal. Oh, you're going long?
The turtle soup.
Turtle soup. Yeah, if the numbers are good tomorrow, dude, you're going to do really well. What are you guys going to bed? What? What are you looking at? Don't give me that. Oh.
Shouldn't be trading after hours, but screw it.
Trading the Asian session, my guy.
It's Wednesday, my dudes.
Yeah. Yeah, rough Wednesday. Hump day. I was the one getting humped.
It's Wednesday, my dudes.
Yeah.
Now it's gonna pop up on your Instagram. You don't do Instagram, do you?
Me?
Yeah.
I send you stuff on Instagram all the time.
All right. Well, it's Wednesday, my dudes.
Your Instagram has, and me watching your videos, your skydiving videos on Instagram has made it so I get a bunch of skydiving videos now.
Now you're gonna be a skydiver.
Yeah.
Because, look at the small account.
I might as well. I feel like
it's
it would
an
be
impending
less.
doom.
It would be less stressful than trading. Oh.
You're making it stressful. I'm telling you, not how you're supposed to trade, bro.
Like, I'm gonna just jump out of an airplane. I don't have to worry about, losing a couple grand if I jump out of an airplane. Yeah, I don't really care though, dude. If it was that stressful, I would have sold. You know what I mean? I was straight up chilling today. It's like I made money the first half of the week, and I knew Thursday could be dicey, and obviously my call on Bitcoin is really what affected my trade more than anything with the cryptocurrencies dumping off. So I'm not worried. I'm not worried because we'll have a live stream Friday, and it's a toss of the dice, a flip of the coin. I could be coming on the live stream Friday I made 20 grand off that trade, you know? So it is what it is. It's the market. She's a fickle mistress.
Yeah, like dating a stripper.
Jesus.
She's hot, but oftentimes she'll do things that's like, gosh, dude. Well, you just gotta excuse her, because
Is that why
she
I'm
pays out.
drawn to stable, like, calm women? Because I don't need more of that in my life.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, good times. All right, I think this is a good point. We're over an hour.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I've had enough eating shit tonight. So yeah, time to go to bed and hope everything goes up tonight.
To the moon, Alice.
Yeah, yeah. The indices have rebounded already and then some. So I'm just hoping big money already knows what's happening. I'm up above my low at today substantially, so that's nice. It's still down 8%.
No. I mean, we'll see what happens, right?
Yep. Yep. We didn't do a freaking whatever.
It's Wednesday, my dudes.
Wah wah. Okay. Well, this has
All
been
right.
Manic
You want to do
Money.
the outro at least?
Yep. This has been Manic Money. I'm Money Mike.
I'm Crypto Cory. We told you so.
Hit the like and subscribe.
Till the next one, guys. Peace out.